And we just went live. Yeah, do. Go to web page. Yeah, so hello, ladies and gentlemen. You was watching that stream last night, yeah. On my way up to the next place, which is the Nebula to Conflux Abandoned Settlement. I'm on my way there, but I am still 152 light jumps away. So I'm pretty much just gonna go ahead and, cause I'm like somewhere in this guy going up to here with everything else. But at this point, I think it's gonna just go ahead and change direction to get over here as fast as I can. Cause I am still 152 jumps from here, whereas here I'm like halfway over here somewhere. Yeah. So, Julian, I'm not on duty, thought the log.
Frameshift drive charging.
La 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 la.
Ooh, wait.
What?
Lacuna packet.
Okay.
It's a Martian survival game. And it has updated.
Jump in progress.
Oh, that.
Your crate is heading to the Pyromo KY-PD6-122 system. This is your first visit to this system.
Fuel scooping.
Got that on my wish list in Steam. Space Engineers Deluxe.
Fuel scooping complete.
Fuel at maximum.
Oh, that's right, I heard. Fallout. Not a. Or. Hot dogs, horseshoes. I forgot about it.
Analysis complete.
Okay.
Body 1 gram is a low-gravity rocky body that is suitable for landing. It has a slow rotational period of 39 days and is tidally locked.
World was.
The years have scoured it clean of any atmosphere. The surface temperature averages 158 Kelvin. Scan completed. Body 1B is a low-gravity rocky body that is suitable for landing. It has a rotational period of 1.1 days and is tidally locked. This rocky body has active iron lava flows. The surface temperature averages 195 Kelvin. Scan finished. Body 1C is a low-gravity rocky body that is suitable for landing. It has a rotational period of 0.9 days and is tidally locked. I am detecting high numbers of active silicate vapor geysers. The surface temperature averages 195 Kelvin. Scan and analysis completed.
Huh?
Body 1F is a low-gravity rocky body that is suitable for landing. It has a slow rotational period of 24 days and is tidally locked. It is devoid of any atmosphere. The surface temperature averages 166 Kelvin.
Hey, Josh, curious question.
Analysis complete.
I'm not going to be able to download
Body
the game right
1D
away.
is a low-gravity rocky body that is suitable for landing. It has a rotational period of 9.5 days and is tidally locked. The surface temperature
Oh, he's not here. He's stepped away.
Kelvin.
Yeah, he's not in the room. He just stepped away. He just stunned the guy, you in there.
It's a low-gravity rocky body that is suitable for landing. It has a rotational period
He's
of
stepped away.
0.8 days. The surface temperature averages 151 Kelvin.
I forgot about that.
Analysis finished.
That's a good one.
Celestial
Okay.
Object 1 is a low-gravity rocky body that is suitable for landing. It has a rotational period of 3.5 days and is tidally locked.
It's an app
This
that
rocky body has low levels
remember
of active water lava
when I
flows
was
at the
hosting
surface.
this one guy,
The surface
Red
temperature
Munchkin?
averages 213 Kelvin.
how we had that
Scan and analysis
fox,
complete.
or the wolf
Body
Yeah.
one is an
body instead of a
extremely
regular
high-gravity
body?
gas
That's
giant
what he
with
was using his
pristine
face
rocky
ring.
and rocky
Yeah.
rings.
Steen has it. I actually had it
rotational period of
unlocked as
7.6
everything else. I
days.
just don't use it. I think the Razor's got cam,
Celestial Object
which is
1
funny.
a
The
low-gravity
interior
rocky body that
of
is
the
suitable for
Razor's
landing.
got cam. It's literally a
It has rotational
Logitech.
period of 16
But
days and is tidally locked.
I think my
The surface
Razor
temperature
one can't
averages
seem to do a better
173
job.
Kelvin.
But then I had the one that actually has, I say, hello Cortana, and unlocks Nakatira now.
Object 2D is a low-gravity
Whereas
icy
the
body.
Logitech here don't have
It
that.
has a
It's just
rotational
a basic
period of
920.
1.1 days. The very thin atmosphere is rich in argon with an average surface temperature of 90 Kelvin. Analysis finished.
Because what it is
2B
the
is a low-gravity rocky
the Razor
body
I
that is
have
suitable
has
for
that
landing. It has a slow
facial
retrograde rotational period of
integration thing.
22.7 days. The surface temperature averages
Let's share it
123
tonight.
Kelvin.
Describe that.
Analysis
It's
what was the
got
question?
a software built in to recognize your face.
It has a rotational period.
Whereas
of
Logitech
1.1
don't
days
have
and is
that.
tidally locked.
Yeah, the more
Sensors detect high levels
expensive
of active surface
Logitech
lava
has
flows at the
it,
surface.
but not the basic Logitech.
Your crate is now at 100% fuel
I've got the
capacity.
webcam that came with my computer, so
Scan
Right.
complete.
it seems to face track quite well,
Celestial
considering.
Object 2C is a low-gravity rocky body that is
No, what I
suitable for
mean, it's
landing.
got that,
It has a slow rotational period of 30
like I said, I've got a
days and is tidally
920,
locked.
which is good
The years of
webcam,
powered clean of
but the
any
Razor I have,
The surface
um,
temperature averages
it's kind of the
116
wide
Kelvin.
type thing, because of the facial part that's built in. And that's what
Analysis
the
complete.
Taster
Body 2 is a
uses.
low-gravity rocky body that is
You
suitable
got that
for landing.
webcam, oh my god,
It
you
has
can
a
really
rotational
make
period
that
of
thing work.
1.3 days and is tidally locked. I detect low
Yeah.
levels of active iron lava flows at
Because
the
it's
surface.
literally built
The
in.
surface temperature averages 182
Yeah, down
Kelvin.
to all 16.
Scan and analysis completed.
So yeah,
Celestial Object 2 is an
supposedly,
extremely high
they're
gravity
supposed to
class
be
2
adding in a
gas
new
giant
submarine
with a
that's
pristine
even
metal
bigger
ridge
than the
ring.
one we
It has a
have.
rotational period
Ah,
of
okay.
1.1 days.
That's why I want to play below zero, because supposedly it's supposed to be oh much better.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Exactly.
I did try going as deep as I could. Because if you go into Subnautica, if you go off the edge of the map, there's no bottom.
No, I did not know that. Huh.
Just infinite end. You can kind of break the game that way. Even now that it's out, you still can break the game.
Yeah, because I hadn't played it. I've looked at it, seen it, but I just hadn't played it.
Obtained. Your crate is heading to the Pyromo
Wow.
UP-IV28-0
It's been a while since I played it. I
system.
gotta go back and play that again.
This is your first visit
Especially
to the
since I now
system.
have it unlocked on the computer through Epic Games, and I got it for free.
Nice.
Unfortunately, it's not free anymore. Jackbox Games is free,
Right.
which isn't bad. But once I get the money, I'm definitely getting below zero to try that one out too.
Right.
Because I tried Subnautica before it came out. When I bought it, it was still in early access. The Expo.
Scan
When it comes out
complete.
for early access on the
Celestial
again,
Object
I
4 is a
might
low-gravity,
buy it.
high-metal content world.
We'll see.
It has a slow rotational period of 152 days and is tidally locked.
I'm not gonna lie, it
Most
definitely
prevalent
feels
in the
good.
super thin atmosphere is nitrogen with
money.
an average surface temperature of 124
Yeah, it does.
Kelvin. This skin should sell for on the way to 32,000 credits.
Being disabled.
Scan
Pain in
and
the butt
analysis
when it comes to
finished.
certain things, but
Celestial Object 5
being
is
able
a
to do what
medium
you want
gravity
without
icy
anybody
body.
telling you what to do.
It has
Exactly.
a full rotational period of
Just feel a bit of
219 days
tension.
and is tidally locked. Sensors detect high levels of active water lava flows at the surface. There is a thick argon-rich atmosphere with an average surface temperature of 101 Kelvin. Scan and analysis complete.
Yeah, I'm just hoping
Celestial
I'll have
Object
enough
1 is a
to be able to
low-gravity,
get
high-metal
the
content
upgrade.
world that is suitable for landing.
We'll see.
It has a slow
Exactly.
rotational period of 27
If I
days
do,
and is tidally
great.
locked. The surface temperature averages 218 Kelvin. This could get you over
At least once we
29,000
move, I'll be able to
credits.
do it, because then we can actually
Analysis completed.
adjust our budget as planned,
Celestial
as
Object
needed.
8 is a medium gravity icy body.
Although at that point, if that
It has
happens,
a rotational
I'm
period
going
of
for the
1.2 days.
solid state. I
I
found.
detect low numbers of active
16.
carbon dioxide geysers at the surface.
Yeah, you gotta take it with the SSD. Yeah, you're gonna go a lot faster. But then you gotta watch the sides, because a lot of these games, you know, like Star Trek is up to like 25 gigs. Star the Old Republic, it's up to like 22, 23 gigs. Well, that's right there, 50 gigs gone, just the 2 games.
The crushing atmosphere is rich in
Which is why
methane
it'd
with
be
an
going
average surface
terabyte
temperature of
size.
255
Yep.
Kelvin.
Because you get some of these people, oh, I can get
Analysis completed.
a
Celestial Object
you know, 128 something with everything else. I was like, yeah, did you do that, you know, and you got 2 games. Well, you just killed 150 out of your 128.
Averages 36 Kelvin.
Well, I had an Xbox One
Scan
before the
complete.
one I have now. That was only 500.
Celestial Object 9
Yeah.
is a low gravity
Do you know how
icy
much
body
space I
that is
had
suitable
free on
for
that I
landing.
could actually put games and stuff
It
on?
has a rotational period of
350
11
gigs.
days and is tidally
Oh,
locked.
wow.
I could only hold
The
4
surface
games
temperature averages 36
Yeah.
Kelvin.
on that Xbox at any given time. Now I have a
Analysis
terabyte
finished.
hard drive.
Body 7
Yeah,
is
because that's the
medium
gig
gravity
side
icy
mine
body.
has.
It has a
Take a look at
rotational
mine.
period of 1.9
So I
days.
know when I originally had Star Trek on here,
The super dense atmosphere
yeah, Star
is
Trek
composed
literally
mostly of
literally
nitrogen
killed
with an
me.
average surface
Because like I said,
temperature
it
of
took
92
20
Kelvin.
something.
Analysis completed. Body 9 is a medium
Um,
gravity class 1 gas giant. It has a rotational period of
Biggest point
0.7
I'm going to
days.
make is
Scan completed.
getting a terabyte drive
Celestial
for
Object
my
9 is a
laptop.
low gravity icy body
might
that is
actually be
suitable for
helpful.
landing. It has a rotational period of
It'll definitely fix the
4.3
brake
days and
problems
is
I've had.
tidally locked.
Yeah.
The surface
8 gigs of
temperature
RAM.
averages
Only
36
reason I'm getting
Kelvin.
that is because the 8 gigs like 60
Ow, I'm hurting.
or no, it's $35. The 16
Yeah, I am hurting.
2 sticks, the 60. Problem with that is it's a lot.
Yeah, I've got 780 gigabytes. 780. So I do have the 1 terabyte one. But I'm already used up part of it, and I only got 780 left.
That's not too bad.
And that's just
I've
on
got
the
a
Star
500 hard
Trek.
drive right now. Got 26.
Yeah, and that's just on the Star Trek Online. It just basically ate it up. I want to get Elite
Yeah.
Dangerous and run around with the Hotbox team. Yeah, they're just
Well, if
dealing
you
with
get Elite Dangerous
problems.
for the Xbox and you've got gold, let me.
Yeah, like I said, I'm kind of, you know, holding off on it, kind of. Because the one reason why I stopped playing was there was a couple of other games I wanted to play, but they were only available if you had the gold membership. You know, and I was like, okay, whatever.
They realized real quickly that the online games they have, if you make it so you can only play with gold,
Yeah.
you're going to run into a lot of problems. People are going to. What we did was all the online games, you can still play them
Okay.
without gold. Like, for example, I can still play Star Trek Online if I didn't have. You can still play Warframe if you didn't. You just can't join multiplayer
Analysis
teams or
finished.
parties or stuff like that. You
Oh,
wouldn't be able to-
okay.
It is a medium gravity high
But
metal
you
coated
Okay.
can
world.
still play it.
It has a slow rotational
Oh,
period of
okay.
It really
30
helps
days
when,
and is tidally
when
locked.
people are doing
Most
stuff like
prevalent in the
that.
thin atmosphere is
well-
carbon
Warframe, you can't
dioxide with
trade,
an
you
average
can't-
surface temperature
can't do
of
anything like-
256
I'm guessing-
Kelvin. This could fetch well over 32,000
Let me
credits.
take a look. 'Cause I believe Star Trek Online does have the free-to-play thing. It's just the stupid power wheel. I just never got the hang of that. Okay, that.
I actually got used to the power wheel, the computer version.
Right.
Yeah, okay, it can be quite complicated, but what you do is with some of the powers that you want to automatically, you can set them to activate automatically.
Right.
So it does take a lot of stuff. But to be honest, when it comes down to it, I still prefer the used to the Xbox. I still prefer the version. But then again, I've got all my abilities set up for the number pad hotkey. And designed quite well.
And there's Austin.
Hello.
He is playing Star Trek Online. Yeah. He's playing Star Trek Online.
To be honest, what I was originally going to do this month, if I had enough, was I was going to get my X52. Unfortunately, not the Pro, but I was still going to get the X52. Then I realized, wait a minute, there's a better way I can do this. I can upgrade the PC now to make it easier to play. Yeah, okay. I won't have the HOTAS yet, but I still have a HOTAS that does work.
Yeah.
Even if the rudder paddles don't work. Which kind of bugs me a little bit is, with the Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS, got the rudder paddles on the throttle.
Right.
And on the Xbox, works just fine, but on the PC, it acts like the yaw. It doesn't act like the rudder paddle. It doesn't act like it's separate. I think that's stupid.
Yeah, it does.
But, hey, that's my personal...
You're welcome, Austin. Yeah, I just basically said hi to him in chat and through my console. I just
Hello, Austin. I will be right back.
Okay.
Ian's.
No, I don't want to die yet. Go away. Ah, okay, yeah, you're right. Wow, it's gonna take 20.4 gigabytes. Yeah, so that's now downloading. Yeah. Do 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 do.
System scan complete.
Scan complete. Celestial Object 3 is a low-gravity high-metal content world. It has a slow rotational period of 98 days and is tidally locked. The thin atmosphere is composed primarily of carbon dioxide with an average surface temperature of 210 Kelvin. This skin can sell for nearly 31,500 credits.
Alright.
Welcome back. Yeah, that's what it is, yeah, because Star Trek Online does have free to play. It's going to take me 20 gigabytes out of my 780 hard drive that I have right now. To do when I went to Elite Dangerous, it's telling me I can spend $29 and get a standard pack, or $59 and get the deluxe pack, just to play Elite Dangerous.
I would recommend the deluxe.
Yeah, because
that comes with Horizons, and you get a couple of pink packs for the Sidewinder.
Yeah, the Coda 3
Viper,
pink
and the
patch. Me, it told me the code roll.
Hmm?
To the pink jacket to the Coda Mark 3.
I don't remember. It's been a while since I had to buy it, so
Yeah.
And
yeah, like I said,
bought the deluxe.
I'd go ahead and do it. Everything else is just like I said, money-wise. I live on SSI. I'm kind of picky what I do with my SSI check. Because I gotta blow $200, that's good. I ain't blowing 200.
Yeah. With my pension, if I have the money and can get the lifetime at some point for Star Trek Online, for not only the PC but also the Xbox port, I'm gonna do it.
Well, here's my problem. If you die to the PC, great. But then that don't transfer over. You have to buy it again to the Xbox.
Right, I understand that.
And that's why I'll just leave mine as free to play.
Yeah, there's a reason I'd buy it for both.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing. My Xbox account is my most, farthest gone, so to speak. It's the one I've done the most on.
Right.
So what I would do is I would buy the lifetime account for both PC and Xbox. And then I would just play on PC for a while and let that Zen build up.
Right.
Because, like I said, I've already pretty much done a lot of what you can do on the Xbox.
Right.
One of the things I'd like to do at this point is, part of the reason I'm going to let it build up is I'm going to be using that Zen to get some of the ship packs that I don't have.
Yeah.
Like the Hestia class Prometheus.
Right.
Or the
Destination confirmed. Your crate is heading to the Pyromo XV-GV29-8 system.
Or I might
This
just
is your
use all
first
that
visit
Zen
to
for
this
keys.
system.
Actually, that's not a bad idea to do the Zen keys. Because there are a couple of ships I want to get that I already have the boxes for, but I don't have the key.
T-class
Now,
ground dwarf
if I had the money,
identified.
I'd just buy enough Zen to open up 300-400
fuel.
boxes to see if I get lucky and get the ships.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, the ships, while they're still in their boxes, are not bound to a counter character.
Nope, until you click on the shit that's out in the shipyard. It just sits in your
Alrighty.
inventory.
Loading into Elite Dangerous
Scan
now.
complete.
Yes, which means I
Body
can
A3
continue
is a
my
medium
rank grind.
gravity icy body.
Yep.
It has a rotational period of
You know, and that's why I
1.2
like
days.
Elite
Okay, let
Dangerous.
me
The
do this real
trace
quick.
gas atmosphere
You know,
is
when the
composed
sun
mostly
goes
of
down to
neon with an
maintenance,
average surface
usually
temperature
it's
of
about
42
an hour, maybe
Kelvin.
a little more. No, not Star Trek.
Skin finished.
3 hours later. Oh, by the way,
Object
going
A3
for a
is a
year.
low-gravity icy
Another
body
2
that is suitable
hours.
for
See you in
landing.
2 hours.
It has a
So
slow
it's like 5
rotational
hours
period
later.
of 106 days and is
Because the
tidally
Gorns
locked.
have to
And
show
then-
up.
The surface temperature averages
wow.
42 Kelvin.
What? What happened?
So,
Scan
I'm
and
lucky.
analysis completed.
I landed in the
Object
station.
A2 is a low-gravity
I
icy
loaded
body.
in.
It has a slow
I'm
rotational
21
period
kilometers
of
from the
42
dock.
days and is tidally locked.
That's the new safety
Most
thing that
prevalent
they
in the
put into the
super thin
game.
atmosphere is
When
neon
the
with
game
an average
crashes,
surface temperature of 49 Kelvin.
You know, so that way you don't die at the station or die at the star. When the game
Scan
crashes,
complete.
it throws you 20 kilometers
Celestial
away.
object A1 is
So
a
that way when
low-gravity
you
icy
sound back
body.
in, you're 20
It has a slow
kilometers safe.
rotational period of 54 days and is tidally
No,
locked.
Good
I'm glad
feature.
they did
The
that.
crushing atmosphere
Do it
is
so many
composed
times.
mostly
People
of
would log
nitrogen with
in
an
and,
average surface
you know,
temperature
they'll
of
be too close to the
65
station,
Kelvin.
and the shit could just keep drifting forward. No, they got it where the game detects you, you know, losing connection. It stops your shit and throws it the other way. So 20 kilometers
Maximum
out.
fuel.
Good feature, but like I said, they need to work on the AI for the limits.
Yep.
Scan complete. Body A6 is a low-gravity icy body. It has a rotational period of 0.8 days. Most prevalent in the super-thin atmosphere is neon with an average surface temperature of 24 Kelvin. Scan and analysis finished. Celestial object A4 is a low-gravity icy body. It has a rotational period of 1.5 days. Most prevalent in the super-thin atmosphere is neon with
Not
an
like
average
that.
surface temperature of 38 Kelvin.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite tea is it's a brew called Honey Chamomile.
Alright.
Very relaxed, very tasty.
Nice.
Sorry, I'm trying to mix.
No, that's okay. I know I'm just
No, I've
doing
known-
this jump. I've only gone
There.
10 jumps so far.
How many jumps you got left?
I started with 160 and now I'm 139.
Yeah, that's.
And like I
About
said, I'm gonna
5,000
try to
years.
be there, but I don't know. I'm gonna be sleepy by the time I get there. I'm gonna be sleepy, but
Well, here's the thing. One of the things I noticed is they do give you a week to get location, and
yeah,
they release them on Sundays.
yeah.
Help till the next Sunday to actually get to the next waypoint.
Destination
They
confirmed.
leave without you.
Your crate
Exactly.
is heading to the Chiron BC
And there's a lot of those who sit there the second it comes available, like that last one. Yeah, we was all jumping the second we got it. Yeah, like the UK. Almost an hour before we'd already had the jump coordinates, so we was already jumping. Because we had the coordinates an hour
Yeah.
at the door.
Well, I've kind of decided instead of, going to the points of interest, I'm just going to say fuck it and just head straight to the waypoint.
Yeah. Well, I'm actually getting from
Because-
doing this. I've actually found.
Analysis completed.
Now, if you notice, ladies and gentlemen, like right here, this is an icy body. Notice there's no
It has a
name.
rotational period of
Because I
0.8
am
days.
using that EDNSI software that's part of our Hudson Orbital tracking thing. Once I finally get to the next waypoint, that's going to be actually registered that I found that icy body. That I found it.
If the next waypoint is a station, though, that's going to be the biggest issue. To be completely honest,
Now
is the
supposedly
next
they
waypoint-
set it to where When you find them now,
Skin finished.
it's yours.
Tech 3 is a medium gravity
It's
icy
yours.
body.
Got the way they set it up
It has a
now.
slow rotational period of 202 days and is tidally
Yeah, I
locked.
need
Well, no,
that.
what I mean is,
Its
in
icy
order
body
to
has
get
low
first
numbers of
discovered,
active carbon
you
dioxide
have to
geysers.
get.
I detect an argon
you
rich
have to be
atmosphere
the
with
first
an
one
average
to sell
surface
the.
temperature of 65
Ah,
Kelvin.
okay. But I thought,
Scan complete.
When it comes to the first discovered stuff
icy body.
that you get
It
as
has
soon
a
as you
slow
discover it,
rotational period of
that's like
190
Lagrange
days and is
points
tidally
and stuff
locked.
like that. That's
yeah, that's right. Yeah, 'cause I found
notable
36.
stellar phenomenon.
Yeah, I found 36 so far. Yeah, you're right.
65
'Cause
Kelvin.
I know this last one,
And
I
you-
found like 10 of them, and that EM thing code, like Python, congratulations, you found an ammonia world. Congratulations, you found a water world, and, you know, I had like 10 of
Most
them.
likely no one hit those systems and sold the data before you did.
Yeah.
Now, with the notable stellar phenomenon, have you sold, or have you gotten the, have
Yeah.
you turned in the stuff for those notable stellar phenomenon?
I believe I
Because
have.
every time you find notable stellar phenomenon that no one else has found before,
Yeah.
you get a 50,000 credit bounty voucher.
Oh, okay, then I know that.
So, when you get to look at your left-hand panel.
Alright, looking.
And go to your transactions page.
Status.
No, left hand, not right hand.
Oh, the other way.
Yeah, other direction.
Yeah, I get that, you know. Alright, so...
Scroll
It's just
down.
saying... Alright, why is it not letting you scroll?
Check to make sure your head look's not on.
There it goes. Mission, test your claims. Bounties, probably right here. Saying no outstanding claims.
Which means you already claimed. Good.
Yeah, 'cause like I said, that
Yeah.
asteroid, I found something like 10 or 12 planets or whatever. You know, and I was like, oh wow. 10 or 12 when I was at the last one.
Oh, I'm gonna get a lot for this. You know what I wish they would do?
What?
If you wanted to do passenger
Analysis
missions,
finished.
but not rescue passenger missions,
Objective is
Okay.
a gravity icy body.
I wish they could set it
It
up
has
so
a
that if you have
rotational
all
period
of one
of
type
15
of
days.
cabin,
I detect
puts
high
it all
numbers
like
of
this.
active water geysers.
like it does when
The
you're
thin
rescuing, where
atmosphere
it's
is
all
composed
one,
mainly of
essentially
helium with
one
an average
cabin.
surface temperature of
Okay.
45 Kelvin. Scan and analysis finished. Celestial Objectata is a low-gravity icy body that is suitable for landing. It has a rotational period of 1.8 days. The surface temperature
7.
averages 44 Kelvin.
07. That too.
Frameshift drive charging.
Another 2. Should get a lot of reputation for this.
Yep.
Because there was like 12
Jump in
of them
progress.
that are
Your crate is en
Federation
route to the Pyromoni
contract.
DB31-4.
Okay.
and like 3
This
of
is your
them
first
that are
visit to the
non-Federation.
system.
Ah, okay.
So I'll get my next rank at least, but like I said, this is a lot faster than doing those data missions.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I just bumped it.
Uh-oh. Now you're in trouble. right?
I just... No, I'm good.
Fuel at maximum. L-class brown dwarf detected.
But no, I did not realize
T-class
rescuing
brown dwarf identified.
people from these damaged stations
L-class brown dwarf
is that
detected.
lucrative when it came to reputation.
It is. And hell, on the
So-
Empire side, we loved taking them up at that and then taking them and turning them into slaves.
Well,
But no, unfortunately, that don't
my,
work.
Yeah, unfortunately, my my Empire rank is King,
Same here.
so
Same here.
it's funny because I keep trying to figure out what should people call me though? Should they call me King Ash?
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, there's how you go look at what your rank is now. So as you can see, yes, I am the king. Oh, I'm the midshipman. I thought I was captain. Then in the Federation, I am a midshipman. I am maxed out king rank. The Alliance, yeah, I'm friendly. But I would not be surprised if down the road the Alliance and Independence come around. Because if you follow the 84 version, yeah, in the 84 version and the 89 version, the so-called Independence group was friendly with the Third God. So if you ever wanted to be a pirate and you targeted an Independence ship that had the Independence logo, when that Independence ship yelled SOS, a lot of times the Third God could show up and kick you in the butt, just everything else, because they was aligned and friendly with the Third Gods.
The Alliance with the Thargoids?
No, Independence. There used to be Thor, and that's why I can't figure out. When this game, came around, you had the Federation, the Empire,
Thargoid,
the Alliance,
Thargod
and
cult.
Independence. Now, granted, the Alliance and the Independence were always fighting with each other because they are both considered independent state.
You still have the Independence, though. They're just not an actual superpower.
No, they're real small in this game. But I would not be surprised if down the road, they come back around down the road. I would not be surprised, because they did say that they are trying to bring, even back then in 84, 89, you'd always heard the term Third Gods, but you'd only see them if you were doing like certain missions or certain things, then you would get hit by them. Most of the time, you'd never see them. You'd hear them, but you'd never see them. It was only like certain things that would trigger them, and they would show up. Only certain things.
Oh, the Thargoids?
Yeah. The one clue is if you carry any of the alien relics, they'll show up. If you go crafting Guardian technology, yeah, they're going to show up. They hate Guardian technology, and anybody and everybody that uses Guardian technology, they're going to hunt you down and kill you when it comes to Guardian technology.
This was the 1980s version?
Yeah, 84 and 89. And even back then, you'd hear about the Guardian, but you never saw them. You just heard about them. Now here in this game, now you can go to their sites, you can go visit their sites, but whatever happened, they just got these drones running around. But even back then, I always found all four of them, so I don't need to go. Even back then,
Okay, now I'm running into an issue because now I'm at 100% for my Fed rank.
Nice.
And actually, my question is, will continuing to do this count? Well, I better hope there's a federal rank that says Federal Navy needs this, or needs to get off the station, because if there is, that will save me some time.
Don't know.
Frameshift drive charged.
I don't know.
I will say this: I do like this Python for cargo running.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, ladies and gentlemen, I do understand. Yes, they're people, not cargo. I'm an Imperial.
Yes, we attack people. We call them slaves. And if you wanted to come bitchy, then we train you as a slave. So don't piss us off.
And here's the thing. Our slaves are treated more like indentured servants. They're not really that bad off.
No. And if you follow the lore, yeah, there was a lot of them. They would sell themselves as a slave because they got treated better as a slave. Whereas on the Federation, oh, you want to work for us? Yeah, here you go. Here's some, dog food for you to eat. And here's a, 2x2 cargo container.
For your home.
Whereas over on the Empire side, no, we'll take care of you. Just do what we expect you to do, and we'll take care of you. Wow, 26.
I do have a few issues with the way the slavery is. I mean, if you look at the lore, Arissa Lavini, she went undercover as a slave in one of the noble houses, and the slaves there were treated well. Well, the people were like, well, you didn't go to the mining areas. Yeah, but the mining areas are probably for the worst of the worst, if you think about it.
Exactly.
For the slaves, you still can't seem to figure out that they are slaves and they need to behave, and they'll be treated a lot better if they behave.
Well, here's the other thing.
And mind you, as an American, I'm not normally a proponent. I'm not normally a vocal guy for slavery, but in the game, the way Elite Dangerous is, the slavery system in here is, well, for lack of a better term, a decent system that is, really, if you think about it, it's not really a system that is evil. It's just is.
Yeah.
And I've run into a couple of people when I used to stream Elite Dangerous from my PC that went, oh, slavery is evil. Yeah, slavery in and of itself is evil, but it's a game. If I was living in the universe, then yeah, okay, I could understand. Yeah, it doesn't exactly work. And it has some problems.
Yeah.
Obvious. But just because we live in our world and we don't accept slavery doesn't mean we should trounce on other worlds who do slavery. I mean, that's none of our business. It's not our job.
Exactly.
And of course, there's no missions available. Well, looks like this will be my last trip with passengers before I head over to South Ascensios to pick up a Federation mission.
Yeah, and that's another thing. One of the other friends was actually yelling at the so-called unlocking. When you unlock planets in this game, and you finally got such and such unlocked, you go there and you're like, I did all this unlocking for nothing?
Yeah, it's like the things ain't even worth doing.
Yeah, because I have to get those, it's on this side, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to the planet, just everything else. You get to unlock it, just everything else. And the planet itself is like this. It's dark kind of ground, so it's rocky, it's everything else. You really cannot land on it, but it has a moon that, that orbits it. Yeah, you can land on that, but there is nothing on that moon. Nothing. It's got like 3 ships. And the mission board, basically it has you going to the nearby system and shoot skimmers.
The surface temperature averages 119 Kelvin.
There's really nothing. But yeah, you do all this grinding to unlock this planet so you can get this planet from that.
It has a retrograde rotational
and the planet ain't even worth anything.
Days. It is devoid of any atmosphere. The surface temperature averages 122 Kelvin.
That's a gas giant.
Analysis completed. Celestial Object 4C is a low-gravity icy body that is suitable for landing. It has a
Heat
slow
real quick.
rotational period of
I had
20
to boost
days
out of
and is
there.
tidally locked.
Yep.
The surface temperature averages 120 Kelvin.
I will say this. That's one of the things I
Scan
do
and
like about
analysis
this
completed.
game is when you drop a heat,
Body 4 is a
the
high-gravity
heat sink?
gas giant with water-based life
the
with pristine
frozen
rocky
stuff
and
on
icy
the edges of
rings.
your windows.
It
Yeah.
has a rotational period of
That
2
I thought was
days.
a really good touch.
Scan and analysis completed.
Well, you gotta think.
guys
David
can
wanted
hear
the,
me? I do
icy
apologize.
body that is suitable for landing.
um,
It has a rotational period of 3.2
I get
days
this
and is
X, I
tidally
guess
locked.
the correct word. I don't
I
know.
detect low numbers of active carbon
Now, what would
dioxide
happen
gases
if you
at
was
the surface.
really,
There is
flying
no
through space,
atmosphere.
dealing with
The
space?
surface temperature
The
averages
actual-
124 Kelvin.
I guess, logic, I guess the correct word. What could happen?
Physics.
Yeah, thank you. You know?
Yeah, and
Analysis completed.
that's one of the few things I actually don't like about Elite Dangerous is they don't really use realistic heat management.
It has a slow rotational period
Yeah,
of
that's true.
46
Like that
days
new,
and is tidally locked.
Nanda ship.
There is
Jesus
no
Christ.
atmosphere.
Well,
no,
flying
that's not what I
hot
mean.
box.
Temperature averages 130 Kelvin.
You know how each ship, if you're fuel scooping, has those parts
Scan
that open up?
complete.
Yeah.
Celestial
Those are
Object
heat
3 is a
sinks.
low-gravity
Exactly.
icy body that is suitable
And a
for
touch of the
landing.
denning
That's a
heat.
problem.
It has a rotational period
They can't
of
vent heat
2.7
into a
days and
vacuum.
is tidally locked.
Yep.
Sensors detect active carbon dioxide geysers at the surface. The surface temperature
Which,
averages
to be honest,
132 Kelvin.
Kind of interest that they seem to have
Skin
forgotten.
finished.
Yep.
Object
Yeah,
3
ladies and
is a
gentlemen,
low-gravity
let me
icy
show what
body
we're
that
talking
is
about.
suitable for landing. It has a rotational period of 7.6
get with
days
my
and is tidally
commanders.
locked. The years have scoured it clean of any atmosphere. The surface temperature averages 131 Kelvin. Analysis completed. Celestial Object 3B is a low-gravity icy body that is suitable for landing. It has a rotational period of 1 day and is tidally locked. Sensors detect high numbers of active water
What
geysers at
hostess
the
you running?
surface.
Oh, I use
The
a gamepad.
surface temperature averages 131
Good old
Kelvin.
gamepad.
Scan and analysis finished.
Decent.
You know?
Celestial Object
Little,
3B is a low-gravity icy body that is
Razor
suitable
Wildcat,
for
I think
landing.
yeah, actually
It
says
has a
it.
rotational
Razor
period of
Wildcat.
0.9 days and is tidally
That's what I
locked.
use.
I am detecting high numbers of active
The only
water
problem I
geysers at
hate
the
is
surface.
it's got
The
these
surface
here,
temperature averages
but the only problem is,
131 Kelvin.
whatever your buttons up here, these are the same
Crate is
buttons.
now fully refueled.
The same exact
Yeah.
buttons. I just wish that I could somehow map this to do something different, so that whatever buttons I set this to, these are the same buttons. I wish I could somehow remap these, because you can push up or you can push down. But no, I wish I could remap those. Like I said, I forget what the candle thingy is. Can I see it? There it is. L. Okay, Control Alt Space. Okay, there it is. Alright. Alright, do. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what my ship looks like.
Okay, go back to the top.
Yeah, it's gonna do one. There it is. That's the front end. I really do not see heat sinks on this thing.
Okay. Look at the engine. No, go back to the front.
Okay.
Actually, if you can enter free cam, it's even better.
Which I'm not sure how to do.
Well, there should be a button combination next to enter free cam on the bottom right of your HUD.
Oh, this.
Okay.
Yeah, so that locks
Once you
it
enter-
though.
Once you enter free cam, pull up and go right above the engine area of your ship.
I see the
Going.
intakes.
You see those panels that are pointed upwards on either side of the main intake?
Oh, I thought those were intakes.
No, those are your heatsink.
Oh, okay. I thought those were intakes. Yeah, 'cause I got them on each side. No, I see them. Oh, how you turn around? I want to turn around. Yeah, I see them, but I got to turn around. There, got it.
Yeah, now y'all can see what the heat sinks look like, and I don't understand why this works. According to physics, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
We're talking about a vacuum. Now, there is another thought for this. Realistically, if you flipped it over so that you were facing, so that the bottom of your ship was facing the sun instead of the other way, you
Yeah.
wouldn't have as much heat problems, because at that point, the heat's already gone.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Okay, is there any on the bottom? I see my little door.
as long as you keep the heat sinks within an air managed system that is essentially facing away from the sun, those heat sinks will actually work at that point.
Alright, there's my door. Now I don't see any on the bottom.
But a more realistic, I would say, kind of system, in my opinion, would be a liquid nitrogen cooled system.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Of
you
course,
see
that's a
my
personal
landing
opinion.
gear. You see the cargo bay. That's a landing
That's one
gear
of the
right
things
there.
I still can't wait for is space lift.
Yep. Which is coming soon, as I keep saying.
Wait, what do you mean?
They keep saying it's coming soon. They are trying to work on it. They are working on
Which
it.
means most likely we're looking at the new paid expansion is when it's going to come.
Yep.
Which, if that's the case, I'm definitely buying the new expansion because I want my space legs.
Yep.
Even if, God forbid, whatever gods forbid, even if the space legs is only in the ship.
And there I am, ladies and gentlemen. That's
What
how
do you think?
they...
Do you think only shipboard space legs would still be fun to use?
Yeah, they make it like Star Citizen, where you can explore with everything else and all. Yeah. I'd eat it.
Well, I mean just exploring the ship. Not necessarily exploring the stations or anything just yet, but the ships at the very least.
Yeah.
Refreshing. Back if I can't get better than dust, even if it's still powder of some form. So, if there's any kids watching, trust me on this. Smoking, not okay.
Exactly. Yeah, I
And
did it.
yes, I know that makes me a hypocrite. And I can't argue on that.
Yep.
But I am one of those guys who I may do it, but I don't want to see someone else.
Exactly.
I should say, I don't want to see children smoke. To be honest,
Exactly.
that's the biggest problem these days. Isn't that, you know, people, you know? Yeah,
Yep.
smoking's dangerous, but then again, so is drinking. So it's pretty much everything we do as a species. And yet, the issue I have is when children start smoking. When
There.
I mean,
I'm gonna send that to Hudson. That's a pretty little picture. Yeah, what was I doing? Yeah.
I got a search and rescue anaconda just following me around. And I'm just sitting there going, why are you following me, dude?
Well, if you get killed, well, they're right there to save you.
Need search and rescue.
Analysis complete. Object 3 is
You
a
know,
medium
that's one
gravity
thing I wish
class
they would
2
do
gas
is
giant.
give us the ability
It has
to
a
turn
slow
search and
rotational
rescue
period of
off.
575
for
days and is tidally locked.
Because rarely are they ever helpful
Nah.
to players who have been playing as long as we have.
Celestial
Yep.
Object 3 is a low
Which
gravity
actually brings
icy
up a
body
question.
that
What
is
is your
suitable for
longest
landing.
time in game?
It has a rotational period of 12 days and is
You
tidally
mean
locked.
flying or
The surface
dying?
temperature is 131 Kelvin.
Playing, period.
Well, let's see. It's gone
Find
out to
that under
Sagittarius 3 times. There,
No,
this
not
thing.
farthest point traveled in game. Longest time playing total.
Oh, it says it's
Like,
ready
for
to
example, if I go into my codex,
play. Okay.
go under commander, stats, the stat. Exploration, it'll give you an approximate time played.
Okay.
I've got a total of 3 weeks, 5 days, 8 hours, 8 minutes. That's not including the like 200 hours got on the Elite Dangerous.
Yeah, see, I'm seeing Elite Dangerous Standard Edition, Elite Dangerous Commander Edition, Elite Dangerous Core. Then I got all these add-ons. The Horizon add-on, a Commander add-on, Arena add-on,
Wait, what?
and Elite Dangerous.
No. You can find out how long you've been playing
I have
in Elite
no
Dangerous
idea.
itself.
I don't know. How you doing?
It
I need that out of this thing. Is it in the game code or?
it's under Codex.
Ah,
So
okay.
Go to your right
Codex.
panel. Go to Codex and Commander.
No, not that. Shut up.
Approval of Vitadine nanomedicines. The
Ah.
Interstellar Health Organization, IHO, to approve Vitadine Labs' nanomedicines has been condemned by Utopia.
Session log.
Pranav Antal made this statement.
Command.
The
No, you want to go to
IHO has
Stat.
allowed Vitadine to steal and replicate utopian nanomedicine
Actually, no.
technology
It's right there in your
for their
session log.
financial gain.
Where?
This is why we do not share our advancements with the galaxy. Independent healthcare analyst Dr. Hemari Gray commented.
Well, when you go to
Vitadine is
stats,
the Interstellar Health
go down
Let's
to
see, 12
exploration.
minutes, 18 minutes.
But others in the medical community have expressed reservations. To deny
Mm.
Utopia's ownership of these nanomedicines
No,
means
back out.
permanently closing the door on any future
I
Stats,
see.
exploration.
community. What other
Exploration, I do not see that.
Vitadine Labs has invited pharmaceutical giants
I see session, stats,
Go to
archive.
to distribute Vitadine nanomedicine their
Got it.
We
Exploration.
Here are this week's main
There it is.
Queso Mordanticus
8 weeks, 5 days, 5 hours, 0 minutes.
has been executed by
Is that what you're asking for?
Now, mind you, yep. Now, mind you, that's the total amount of playtime you have. Not just that's not including the times you haven't been playing. That's just including total playtime.
Yeah.
You have 8 weeks, 5 days. I have 3 weeks, 5 days.
And then, search and rescue is the hell with that damn thing. Now, let's see. Count that. I have done 2,000 some bounties. Crying, yeah, done a few of them. Snuggling, yeah, when I used to snuggle slaves. Trading, done that one. Mining, I'm only starting mining. Passengers, yeah, help them. Help them. Crafting, I am trying to do crafting, but I suck. Crew, I've done that so far. Multi-crew, I've actually started doing that. The trader, Newt, and then that one, But yeah.
Yeah, the mining, they really did, I think, improve the mining when they added the new functions and everything.
Right.
I really think they fixed a lot of the problems people were having with mining.
Yeah.
With the new update. I really still wish they would improve, at least add a new SRV that has a dedicated core miner for planets.
Yeah.
Because then we can start farming things like, I don't know, actual diamond.
Exactly.
Silicone, stuff like that.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Cryptic Strange. How you doing, Cryptic Strange? Yeah, a Cryptic just came on today. I'm watching you play Elite. So how you doing, Cryptic? But now, like I said, the guy you hear on the channel here, he actually plays on the Xbox with me. Yeah, I play on the PC, but I'm doing good, thanks. How are you? Doing okay? Since about half asleep, because I pretty much stayed up half the night. I was flying. I still got 150 some jump before the next waypoint. So I am trying to get there as fast as I can. Oh yeah, while I'm doing
jump
this.
range?
I forget.
Because my Anaconda has something like
I have to go.
68 light year jump range. Minimum.
So you have to get where you looked that up. They changed it.
Jump range, go to ship.
There it is. 2553?
Wait a minute. No, 2528.
That's not not carrying anything. You know? Thing is, I had no idea what to do.
Really low jump range.
Yeah, because like I said, all I do is put the shit together and jumped. I didn't do any engineering and, you know, no engineering, no nothing. My other shit, you know, I should have gone and grabbed it, but, you know, like I said, I was afraid of it. You remember last time, I actually got it's either the clippers or the cutter, actually engineered for long distance jumps and long distance running, just everything else and all. That on that last one, the one place I was going to does not take large ships. It only took like small shits and like mediums, and I was like, crap, I don't have any medium shits. So I just threw this together real fast.
I'm guessing you don't have the Guardian FSD booster unlocked either.
No, I went and I did the torpedo thingy and either the multi-cannon or the multi-laser. And after that, I was like 20 each time. Whatever.
Okay, my advice at this point, since you're still close enough to the bubble,
yeah,
head back and pick up a ship that can jump farther without engineering or an FSD booster.
Well, supposedly this going to approach the Eagle too, and that's why, because I watched Obsidian, and this is actually using Obsidian's ant choices, so yet he can go farther than they.
Did he engineer it?
I'm thinking that's what he did, and he just didn't show it.
Yeah.
That's the only way I can think, because I was like, wait a minute, he is jumping close to 60, and I'm only doing 25, so he had to engineer it.
He definitely engineered it, and he probably had an FSD booster as well. With my
Yeah.
FSD booster and the engineering I had, I was able to get my Phantom up to a 69 light year max jump range with a 67 light year current
Right.
and minimum. The reason I recommend getting a different ship, going back and getting a different ship, is because they recommended the people doing DW2 actually recommended a 35 minimum light year jump rate.
Right. Well, you see, I was able to, on the only little jump it, that it just, yeah, I gotta keep pushing. Well, do you think I should go back?
At this point, I would think it would be the wisest course of action.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to take you a little bit longer, but my advice, go with the DBX.
Okay.
Highest unengineered jump range in the game.
Okay.
And actually, I'm going to pop out of the stream real quick and go on to Coriolis and make absolutely certain I'm right on that.
Maximum
Because...
Yeah, because I used to have Diamondback Explorer. Yeah, I was able to jump like crazy to everything else. But like I said, I actually used that one on the Thirst one. But by the time I passed through, Sagittarius going towards where, where the new level is, I was taking so much damage and so much problem, I thought I had to call it quits. So that was like my first trip to Sagittarius, and by that time, I'm like, screw it, I'm going back. There's no way I'm going to get to the other place, because I was taking so much damages.
You ready?
Yeah.
DBX, this is outfitted for maximum jump range, but instead of using a 2D power plant, which will only give you like 0.3 extra light years, go with a 2A.
Okay.
Better heat efficiency. Lightweight alloy, 2A power plant, 4D thrusters, 5A frame shift, 3D life support, 3D power distributor, 3D sensors, and the fuel tank. If you want to add extra stuff like an SRV bay,
Yeah.
you can, but I would recommend at that point going with like a 2G,
Okay.
small as you can,
Yeah.
which will bring your current jump range down to about 37,
Alright.
but it would definitely lower the amount of jumps you'd have to go. I mean, you'd probably cut it by about half.
Right, yeah, because that's the only thing. Yeah, the friendship tab on there is an A. Everything else is all D's. Everything
Except
else.
for I would definitely recommend an A power plant because you've got a lot
think I
better
had an
efficiency
A.
with that.
I think I had an A. I think. I just don't remember. I'll have to go back and look at my stream as I was setting it up. So now I grabbed this ship and going with this ship. And I'm getting named. Oh, DJ.
Do you have Felicity Farseer unlocked?
I don't think so.
Okay, I was gonna say if you had any of the engineers unlocked, like Felicity Farseer.
Oh yeah, I do.
specifically,
I believe I do.
and
I
if you
just
got the
don't remember
materials
how
and can-
you look up to see who your engineers are.
Right panel. First page. The home page.
Oh, homepage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, I see it. So yeah, those are who I have unlocked. And the first one, ladies and gentlemen, This
Felicity
one right
Park
here,
definitely-
she hit the dash to the dash side. You really want to go the distance? She hit the
Select
dash.
Felicity real quick.
I already did.
Do you have a pin? You do not have a pin blueprint. So once you have the DBX, because you've got grade 4 access.
Yeah.
Once you have the DBX, I recommend going over to Felicity real quick and pinning long range.
Okay.
And if you can, I would recommend at least getting it to grade 3.
Okay.
And if you have the parts, go for Mash Manager. That'll give you a 51 light year jump range.
Oh.
And don't forget your fuel scoop.
Yeah.
Definitely go with a 4A fuel scoop.
Well, I know when I'm sitting, Ant did this, and that's why I took this shit. He was getting good close to 60 with this shit.
Well, yeah, you can. You can actually get way over that. You can get like 72 if you fully engineer it with engineer everything. But you need all the engineers unlocked to do that. That would be a grade 5 increased range, mass manager. Thrusters would be engineered clean, stripped down. Power plant would be low emissions, stripped down. Life support, lightweight. Power distributor, charge enhanced, stripped down. Sensors, lightweight. Yeah, and I would bring your... Oh, you would also need an FSD booster.
Okay.
But that'll take a while to unlock, so I would recommend getting that later.
Yeah.
But you'd have to upgrade your power plant to a 3A at that point. Low emissions. With all that, you can get a maximum of 73 light years, but an unladen of like 68.
Oh, okay.
Right? If you're not using the frame shift booster, like I said, you can go with a 2A instead of a 3A with low emissions and stripped down, and get about a 60 light year jump range.
Oh, okay.
But mind you, that's with engineering everything.
Yeah.
If, however, you're not engineering everything, just the frame shift drive,
Right.
even just a grade 3 with Mass Manager would still be pretty good. If you can't do Mass Manager, though, and can only do grade 3, it's
Right.
still almost a 50 light year jump range.
Yeah, the only thing is, though, it's just, like I said, yeah, you got that one place where it only accepted median shits, and I always thought, larger shit, larger drives, jump farther, but I never thought of largest shit, larger size. And that's
The only
why,
shit that really jumps farther being larger
with the
is
Anaconda.
the Anaconda. The
Yep.
rest of them have shitty jump ranges.
Yeah. Because I actually thought, well, like these, either the cutter or the clipper, I tried. After a while, I was just like, yeah, hell, I'll just turn it into a mining ship. Because it actually did better at the
I have
mining.
my cutter. Yeah, I have my cutter and I have it set up for mining. Which is one of the reasons I'm using my Python for the rank grind, though. I'd use the cutter for the rank grind, but I really don't want to have to take all that equipment off and put new equipment on. Yeah,
Then
okay,
again,
I'd be able
the
to take
Type
more
10.
contracts.
Type 10 might not be, well, no. Because it's a flying brick.
Yeah, no,
It's
do
a
not
flying
do
brick.
Type 10 if you want long distance. When it comes to small and medium ships, the DBX and the Crate Phantom have the best ranges engineered.
Right.
But unengineered, you're definitely looking at a DBX to have the best range.
Right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm guessing let me finish scanning this planet. What's the deal here? See if we can get this thing completed.
The reason I recommend pinning the long-range FSD is because then you can use the remote workshop and you don't have to constantly go back to Felicity Farseer just to do regular upgrade. You still have to go back to her for experimental,
Okay.
like mass manager stuff like that. But for like the long range, just to get up to grade 5, you won't have to go back to Felicity Farseer.
Right.
Analysis finished. Celestial Object 6C is a low-gravity icy body that
Yeah,
is
'cause like I said,
pretty
I'm
cool.
sitting in it. He
has a
took
slow
this shit and
rotational
designed
period of
it.
41 days and is
No,
tidally
he
locked.
didn't show
The surface
engineer.
temperature
That's the
averages
only way he
84
could have got it
Kelvin.
up to 6 there. He had to do
Content
engineering.
analysis completed.
I just never
Yeah, with
thought of that.
engineering-
Object 6 is a low
Yeah, with
gravity
engineering with
icy
Great
body that
Phantom,
is
you can get it up to
suitable for
60
landing.
light year jump rate.
It has
You
a
add a grade 5
rotational
FSD
period of
booster, it goes up
5.1
to
days
7.
and is tidally locked.
Yeah.
The surface temperature averages 84 Kelvin.
So, I actually have a Phantom that's set up
Analysis
specifically for
completed.
exploration, which is
Celestial
probably what I'm
Object
going to
6 is
use
a
after
medium-gravity
the
icy body with pristine metal rich
Distant
and
World
icy
Tours
rings.
Distant
It
Worlds
has a
Tour is
rotational
over.
period of 0.8
Yeah.
days.
Because
I
right
detect
now,
active
for that,
water
I'm using an
geysers.
Anaconda, which has a
There
better
is
jump
crushing
range
methane
and
rich atmosphere with
more
an average
SRVs.
surface temperature
Yeah.
of 543 Kelvin. Scan
I need to
completed.
go to...
Object
let's
6B is a low-gravity icy body that is suitable for landing.
go.
It has a rotational period
But
of
when I want to
16
do
days
like
and is
Roads to
tidally locked.
Riches, I'm going to be using
The
my...
surface temperature averages 84
Phantom.
Kelvin.
It just looks gorgeous.
Yep.
And the Anaconda looks like fucking shit.
Yeah.
Excuse my language. Truth. But, that being said, I will not trounce it for having a decent jump range. And, to be honest, I have kind of, it has kind of grown.
Holy moly. Yeah.
You might want to, do you have Elite in anything?
Not really.
No?
That's...
Then try this. Try this. Instead of going straight to Decay, because you still got to pick up the ship first.
Yeah.
Head for Magnus Gateway in Easy Aquari.
Yeah, because that's
gonna be
where I
about
go and dock at all times. That's where I go
That
and
was
get...
my home system until I got double Elite. Well,
Yep.
until I had single Elite and then got a second Elite.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, all these here are places I have docked, visit, there it is.
You bookmarked everything.
Hmm?
Yeah, I don't, but I don't want my bookmarks getting like freaking. My bookmarks are already freaking overwhelmed. I don't want to bookmark anything else.
It's one extra jump. Really? One extra freaking jump. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, the other one was 268. Got back to Magnus at 269. One extra jump.
Yeah, well.
Oh, well. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up there now. We're coming up on 1 hour exactly, so I'm going to go ahead and take this to the ice back. Yeah, like I said, I did this on the last one, but my one shift was engineered to the long distance, just everything else, but that's the only problem with this game, you know. In this game, you're exploring quite a bit. Then at least I've got all this data with me, so that's gonna help out. Yeah.
Yeah. True.
I mean, now you saw. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to show.
I had to type step and just blow past me trying to get into the mail slot. Really, dude?
Yep, they do that.
And he just, seriously?
Yep.
Will you fucking move, asshole?
Yep. Yeah. But now you'll see. Give me a second to sign into my account here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Okay. Service. Mission. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background.
Nah, I don't.
Not do 40 units.
Nah, I don't.
Need a data mission. Just to be honest, when it comes to ranking up, data missions tend to be the easiest because you just have to go one system over.
Exactly. Exactly. Is it under
But I found with
codex?
Federal Navy contracts, it's usually pretty easy to flip with that. You just go into the mission, or you go into the mission board, go back out of the mission board, and then back into the mission board. You don't even have to switch your game option. You don't have to switch whether you're solo, private, or open.
Right.
That's a supply mission, not a data mission. I'm running cargo here. I'm not a cargo runner, assholes. Courier job. Yay!
But they want to check you out.
Son's inheritance.
They want to check you out.
I'm gonna go ahead and put a docking computer on this for now.
Yep, I love my docking computer. Except for that asteroid, I took it off. That damn asteroid. God, there were so many people exploding trying to go into the asteroid. Alright, so now we finally got the thing.
Oh no, I was running into other issues. I would come out of Super Cruise near the station.
Yeah.
And I would set the docking computer. It would turn around and fly away.
Yeah. Alright, so here, ladies and gentlemen, this EDSM, Elite Danger Star Map. This is being used to track your stuff in the game. So if you're doing the Distant World 2 run, you have to have this running, this everything else, because it's actually tracking you and telling, like, the other day I got going. So I need a 50 plus light year jump, thirst million, but there's a lot of these that are basically being used for the Distant World 2 thing. A lot of these. Like this one right here, I found a water world way out there that nobody found before. So I just unlocked that the other day.
What is it? EDSM?
Yeah. This called...
Wait a minute.
This is what's being used for the Distant World 2 run.
Under badges. I've got to look into that now because I've been using
and if you go to logbook, no, it's the other one. Or is it this one? There it is. So as you can see, it's tracking where I've been. So you see, I started the Distant World 2 run right there, and you see, it is tracking me all the way through. It is tracking me all the way through, and if I slide all the way down here, it should be... Oh, don't tell now.
Okay, so that was under badges.
Yeah. Yeah, because what it is, you click on here, and go down here, knife profile, knife badges, knife fleet.
Badges.
But if you're doing
Renault,
you know?
Elite Explorer, playing the markets. I don't have Elite Trader. Oh, that's right, because I need to do the whole tracking thing.
Yep.
So my account, real quick, I gotta set that up. Console updater, so it'll update everything.
Yeah. Well, that's one reason why I had the elite thingy here, because you open up this. Yeah, as you can see, this is what elite the Hudson does. It tracks your elite dangerous data network thing, the EDSN right there. Oh crap! I just showed my keys. Oh well. But no, this is what the whole entire Hudson little thingy is, that everything else and all. Like why? I just
to the corner shop.
That's what this whole thing is. Now, if you tell the update, it'll say that I'm in space, so it's going to say no. See? You're not docked at a station. It's tracking me as I'm going out. As you can see, it's tracking me. And there it is, right there. That's where I'm... It's tracking me.
Yeah, it's not tracking my stuff. But then again, I am on console right now.
Console don't support it too much.
Yeah, they
That's
really
the
need
thing.
to.
You know, and yeah, I mean, I'm actually running, minimize, and then the other one, oh, it's gonna yell. Let me close you. See, the one I had is the EDDI 3.34. That's everything else and all. But yeah.
A lot of programs I'm going to have to get.
Yeah, I'd go.
I am going to talk to them about switching over to PC instead of continuing on Xbox because, yeah, okay. I've got my best stuff here on Xbox, not going to lie.
Yeah.
But
on the PC, we tend to do more.
PC, that's true. And then on top of all that, on the PC, I could probably play it in VR. Won't be able to stream it probably.
Yeah,
but I'll be able to play it.
Because it's not. I'm
just hoping I'll be able to read everything.
Yeah, because it supports better, and that's the problem. The consoles, because at the end of console, yeah, you can play the game, you can do the stuff all the way high, Aaron, just everything else. But on the PC, you can put all these third. And go to this, ladies and gentlemen. This here's a third-party part thing. This is the third. Those voice packs I had, like you see, I've got like 10 of them. Those are all considered third party. The consoles don't put as well. Where at the PC, yeah, you can do them all the work. That's the problem. Hi, Aaron.
Hello.
Now I see you're getting ready to head home. I hear you in your car.
Yep. That's not coming through on the stream too bad, is it?
No, it's coming out okay. We try to help Thunder God, but he just needed it. We try to help Thunder God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But his neighbor's being a dickwad again.
Mm-hmm. So this time, you know, he was nice. He worked with me, but I didn't get banned. He just worried that, you know, they were holding against 10, and both of us like, no, we understand. We understand.
Yeah, it's like we keep telling him, dude, we got it.
Yep.
Yeah. Technology is finicky. You can't do anything about it, really.
Yep. Pretty much.
And the funniest thing is, I'm a text wizard.
Yeah.
So, technically speaking, I should be able to do something, but I'm nowhere near him, so I can't do shit.
Exactly. Well, like I told them, that's what I used to do. I used to have to go to the radio, had a 500 watt booster, you know, go down to the Walmart's parking lot, you know, and blast the PA system, because there was a couple of people I just could not stand. But when I heard that they was at work, yeah, I'll be visiting, and, you know, Al Southern, Hooker and Al Southern. Jenny, get off that PA system. Yeah. Because I was blasted PA. Alright, I had decided to kind of head back because even though I'm flying the Python. It's taking too long, and everybody's already ahead of me.
What, the Great Phantom?
Yeah, it's gone flying. You know, and that's
You
why.
said Python.
Oh, I did.
Giving up?
Yeah,
Well,
you did.
But the problem is, I am way behind. You know, apparently it was recommended to at least 30 or more, and I can only jump. What was it, 20?
35.
Oh, have you thought about freestyling some exploring if you're not going to go all the way out there with that?
Oh, I've already got a bunch of data. I've already got a bunch of
That's true.
data.
Because, I mean, I'm not on very much, but I'm headed towards Bologna, and I'm going by way of that station you guys were at the last time.
Yeah.
Omega Mining?
Yep.
As that station popped up, I was like, you know what? I'm going to go there, because that's a good midpoint right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say Omega Mining is a good midpoint. It's only about 5,000 light years
Sorry.
away. But
To be
here's the thing.
Just to correct myself, taking the detour from where I was when that station was made available to
Yeah.
where I'm going is a decent midpoint. So it's,
Okay.
from where I was
Okay,
to where I'm going, if I take the detour, it's about part way.
Well, I'm going to say this. If you're okay with taking a lot of jumps for mining and you want to make a lot of money in a couple of days, if you've got a cutter outfitted for mining with at least 570-something tons of cargo, there is a system that 2 jumps out from Omega Mining that has a Void Opal hotspot.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
That
I
is...
never really got into the mining, and I'm out basically right just for exploring without any cargo space in my aspect. So it's a little bit out of my depth to go mining.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. I'm going to be upgrading my computer hopefully this month. And if you want to do some mining, or if you want a multi-crew for some mining, I've got the Keelback, which I think has a multi-crew sheet.
It's only allows
And I've
one
got it-
chair. Down on the correctly.
Well-
No, it's not. The Killdeck don't. It's like the Diamondback.
Yeah.
It's like the Diamondback. It's got one chair, so you can't multi-crew, because it's like the Diamondback.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I was going to say I could multi-crew with you and teach you how to
What I've
mine.
been doing, it's been just, like I tried mining back, before the update, of course, but...
Yeah, crap mining.
Yeah, it wasn't great. Just like my trade route stuff wasn't terribly great. I mean, I'll do it occasionally, but like right now, I'm just sort of like freestyle exploring. Like I'm just picking places and heading to them and stopping to chart stuff. And so, like, I mean, I've been out there for months, and I've barely made progress because I'm almost never on. And when I can get on, it's not very long.
Yeah. Well, you want to know something funny? He's recommending that I go back to, what's her name, to go ahead and get my ship engineered. 268. Then he recommended my favorite place, Magnesium Gateway. One extra jump, 269. One
Actually, if you want to engineer your Phantom, you could do so.
Yeah, because when Obsidian Ant did it, he got close, I want to say 63, 64. He just never went into detail about its engineer, because everybody's like, oh wow, he's getting 60-some. But again, he didn't show that he engineered it. Just, here's this part, here's this part, here's this shit, here's me flying. So I pretty much like me and a bunch of others who put a shit together, and it's like, well, how the hell is he doing 60 and I'm only doing 30? Well, because it's engineered. It's engineered. But now, like I said, head on back, pick up all this data material with me. And then you gotta think with all this data material,
Jimmy, I have in front of my car right now what is the equivalent of, what was it, the Type 6, the one that was basically a big semi-truck.
Yeah.
I have that in front of me, moving as slow as I
Yeah.
burning fuel, just trying to make it an inch across the road, and I...
Exactly.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. Alright, well, ladies and
You know, I'm
gentlemen, like I
starting to
said, I'm
think-
going to go ahead and break the stream because we're on out 30 minutes. So now I'm going to go ahead on back, keep scanning because I found a bunch of new planets and we're just showing my badges to, on the stream.
Destination confirmed.
So,
Your crate is
I've got some new
tracking
badges. I found a
-F
water world and a
30-5
ammonia world.
system. This is your
Again
first
out
visit
here.
to this system.
Have you found any cool stuff like I've been seeing posted on the truckers page?
Yeah, I have. I sure have.
Fuel scooping.
But I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm trying to keep these around an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm using my stream on that because I'm tired of dealing with the stupid Streamlab. So I'm back to using stream on that. Yeah. Do 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 do.